Okay, well, last week the defensive effort was much better, but through two games, still no goals in the creation of goals. What do you want to see from the Whitecaps to create more chances? What needs to be done in that regard?
It's early in the season. I wouldn't think it's a concern. We're just working on our philosophies, our tactics, our shape. And, as we get more comfortable with our new tactics and how we shift and how we defend and attack, those the goals and chances will come. We have quality through the middle. We have quality attackers, and no, I wouldn't say it's a concern.
Where, when you got with your team's skill set, where do you think you can be most dangerous, or what's your best chances to score? Like off the attack or set pieces? Where do you think there's the strength would be?
We have good shape. We build out well. We have clear ideas of what we want to do in attack. All the players are on the same page. It hasn't come yet, and those chances haven't been producing, but, in time. It's still very early. We have dynamic guys in the box, and, we have our number 10 who is very special as well in Ryan Gold. So, we've seen last year we can create a lot of chances and we can create a lot of goals. And, it's just been that start of the season.
Is it, I don't know, especially on the road, is it just be, obviously your first road game, defensively it wasn't good. So, and you fixed some things last week. Is that fix the deep, can you get offense from playing properly defensively?
Yeah, of course. Without good defense, you can be out of games very early. So, it's step by step and piece by piece. Last week's game, our defensive performance was excellent. Thomas was great, and credit to him to getting his first shutout of the season. And just piece by piece, step by step, we're building in the right ways. The attitude's good in training. We're working hard throughout the week, and it'll show on the weekend.
I know. Sorry, go ahead.
Can you play the same way against every team, or if a team's got 3 6'5" center backs, probably not a great idea to just cross the ball all the time. Do you have to change up based on the opponent?
Yeah, depends. You don't want to be just always adjusting and shifting your tactics to your opponents every single time. You have to have a strong identity, a strong, tactical sense within the team. And, obviously you make minor adjustments here and there, but it's good to have your tactical identity set within your team.
Van, you made some change. You guys kind of changed your formation from game 2 from game 1. Where does that stand now? Are you guys back to the way it was last year, or is it a work in progress of what Van?
Yeah, we want to be fluid. When we're defending, we have a certain shape. When we attack, we have a certain shape. You got to be versatile in the way you play and got to be able to be flexible. So that's the approach we're taking. And, last year we've seen that formation do very well for us, and the guys are very comfortable with it. So to be able to be fluid and switching from one formation to the next will be good going forward.
So, again, it is early, 2 games in, but
yep.
to get a goal and play from the lead, how big is that for you guys?
That's huge. We do well playing in front. Last year, from what I remember, the games that we got ahead, we've done well defensively, shutting it down and securing it for the win. So we have a lot of good things happening within this group, and the character's good. And Vanny's been directing us well and managing us well. So the morale and vibes within the group is very good.
Do you want to just bring what you did last Saturday against New York City to Houston? Is that a good game plan, a good way of playing?
Yeah, definitely something to build off of. New York City's last year's champions. That's not a easy team to hold off, especially on the attacking end. As you can see, they can be very dynamic. But I'm definitely going to build off that performance, build off that defensive performance, and go to Houston hungry for 3 points.
Great, thank you.
Looking at Houston, they obviously have a new manager. They got a couple new guys in there as well. How do you see the team picking up ahead of the matchup?
Yeah, they're probably working through some new things within their group and within their team identity as well. So, I see it as an opportunity. We're going down there not just to get a tie. We're going down there to really perform and get 3 points, and we're excited and we're ready to go.